Thanks so much for staying with us. Roy Rosenthal joins us with St. James Episcopal Church, and also Weston Jennings, a concert organist. There's a wonderful concert happening tonight at St. James Episcopal Church. Gentlemen, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Roy, first of all, tell us about this concert series, and then we'll talk about what's going to happen tonight.
Well, the St. James Concert Series is funded by the McCormick Smith Fund. And because of that grant, we're able to offer these concerts free admission, and it's open to the public. So it's we invite everyone to come and join us for this.
Tonight at 7 o'clock at
Yes.
St. James.
Yes.
Okay, free and open to the public. Weston Jennings, welcome to Central Louisiana.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. Tell us about your history with the organ.
Well, I've been playing piano since I was 5, and then when I was 16, I went to a music camp, and that's when I first met the organ, and I just really fell in love with the instrument and continued from then.
You know, it's fascinating to me because when I attend St. James and I see our organ, you go from one keyboard to how many keyboards?
Yes, there are 3 on the St. James instrument, as well as a pedal board with 32 notes.
How do you learn that?
Well, it's just a lot of practice, and eventually after a while the pedaling actually becomes like walking. So you start to know and learn where each of the different notes are.
Talk about your experience and your education with the organ, because it's taken you all over the world.
Yes, it has. I studied for 4 years at the Eastman School of Music in Rochester, New York. And then after I graduated, I went to be the organ scholar at Canterbury Cathedral in England.
Wow.
And I stayed in England for 2 years, took on other posts as well, at Chelmsford Cathedral and the Royal Festival Hall in London.
Tell us more about that experience.
It was
That's
really
incredible.
fantastic.
Yes.
At the Royal Festival Hall in 2014, they were restoring their instrument that was first installed in 1954, and they had a really fantastic reopening festival, and I was fortunate to be part of that, and to get to know so many people in England and London as well was really fantastic.
So you have played on incredible instruments.
Yes, that's one of the great joys of what I do is I travel and see all these wonderful different instruments, and it's just a brilliant.
And you say they're all
thing.
different. They're all different. The sounds are all
yes.
different.
Each instrument could be just really very different. We could have what we call those keyboards manuals, and you could have 3 manuals. You could have 5, 6, 1. Could have lots of pedals, could have tens of thousands of pipes, or it could have a few hundred.
St. James is particularly proud of their organ. Tell us about what you found when you walked in and you sat down.
Oh, it's a really fantastic instrument and a beautiful space as well, and I've had fun yesterday finding all sorts of different colors on the instrument that'll help to really bring the pieces that I've prepared to life. So various different sounds, and there's also a little bit of the pipework up in front of the church. So in some points, I'm using both of those, sometimes in dialogue. So it'll be sort of a surround sound experience in many cases.
It's going to be spectacular. No, folks can't wait. What is some of the music that you will be performing?
Well, I've got one of my transcriptions of a piano piece by Claude Debussy, and a lot of French music. I have a prelude by the North German composer Buxtehude, who was a great influence on the young Johann Sebastian Bach. And it's going to finish with Franz Liszt's grand fantasy on the Meyerbeer's theme Ad nos ad salutarum undum, which is from his opera The Prophet.
What are you looking forward to doing that you have not done yet?
Oh, that's what a question. Maybe.
Is there an organ? Is there an instrument?
Well, I've never played
world?
Notre Dame in Paris, and I've not played Saint-Sulpice in Paris either. So
that's on your bucket list.
Those two are on the top of the list, certainly.
Oh,
yes.
Terrific! Thank you so much for coming, Roy. Give us details again.
Be happy to. This evening, 7:00 p.m., St. James Episcopal Church, 1620 Murray Street, at the corner of Bolton Avenue, right across from APD. Free admission, open to the public. Please come join us.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Welcome to Central
Thank you.
Louisiana. Thank you. Stay with us more. Good Day Cinema coming right up.